everyone, welcome to today's class. We'll keep it short and simple. For me, the yoga practice is usually a longer practice, but I get the feeling that you guys want more shorter practices, which on one hand I want to put on, but on the other hand I also really want to stimulate people to practice longer practices, because you can have the chance to dive deeper into it, but of course I also have to learn to adapt to the people, so I'm trying to find my balance in this. A shorter practice today. Let's see if I can manage it, because I also don't want to rush, right? So we'll take our time and we'll see. It will probably be around 30-40 minutes. So you'll need a mat, and if you have it, you can use a bolster. It's also fine without. We're just going to use it maybe for a couple of poses, and then also maybe a block. See if you have it. If not, it's also totally fine. So today's practice is going to be focused around practicing when you're really not feeling like moving, right? Sometimes you have these days where you're like, oh, I don't want to move. And today is one of those days, and I feel like that's the moment when I have to feel if I really want to move, or if it's more that I'm just not feeling that great and I'm just in this negative mode, or if I really need to rest, or if I really need to move. And sometimes you need to rest, and resting sometimes might mean just laying down, and sometimes it means to get out of this groggy head state and just kind of start practicing and moving. I'm feeling that I might be a bit both, but that's why I'm gonna do a little bit of rest in the practice and also some active things to get that energy going, to get the serotonin a bit flowing. All right, this is already a lot of talking, but thanks for joining in today. Make sure you have free from distractions, and let's start today in child's pose to really ground ourselves. And that's where we can use our bolster if you want. So you can bring the big toes together, knees a little bit wider, and then you bring the bolster forward. And you can lay over your bolster, and maybe you bring one cheek to the side, or maybe your forehead, but your forehead can feel sometimes a bit restricted. So I don't know, I like to bring my cheek on the side. And let's start to take a couple of deep breaths here. Noticing how you're feeling. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Open the mouth. Exhale. You can bring your cheek to the other side, or we'll take another 3 deep breaths. So either you want to do with the sigh out of the mouth, or either maybe simply just inhaling and exhaling. And give yourself full permission to let everything go now. And however you are feeling, It's totally okay and welcome on the mat today. Okay, let's slowly come up and take your bolster out. I'm gonna sit to the back, putting the mic on, and come onto your hands and knees where we're gonna do this nice heart melting pose. Walk the hands forward and rest your forehead or your chin on the mat. 5 breaths. Slowly come up onto your hands and knees. And then we're gonna shake out the left wrist, shake it out. Take a deep inhale. Open the mouth, exhale. Place it on the ground. Right hand, shake it out. Inhale and open the mouth, exhale. Place the right hand down. Spread the fingers wide. Then curl your toes behind you and lift your knees just a little bit off the ground. Right, awakening our core. And then push the navel up. Really feel those core muscles. Shoulders away from the ears. And let your head be in one line with your whole spine. So try not to let it hang down, but keep it nice and upright. Face is soft and we're moving our bodies, guys. This is great. Maybe you didn't want to do it, but we're still here. Keep breathing in and out and try to breathe in and out through the nose unless you really feel like exhaling. Keep going. I'm feeling it. I'm shaking a bit. If you are, and if you want to take a break, totally fine. If you want to keep pushing a bit more, stay with me for the last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Walk the hands a little bit forward. The pinkies touch the side of your mat. Keep the knees lifted. Spread the fingers wide into the mat to protect the wrists and push the hips up for our first down dog. And straight away we can move, bending our right knee, straightening the left. Just a couple of times. Shaking our head yes and no if you want. This mic is really in my mouth, so I hope you don't hear me overly breathing. Alright, and again, smile a bit, even if you don't really feel like it. And then find stillness. Gently bend the knees, push the hips up, relax the head fully. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward, and then step your right foot all the way to the front, and then your left foot all the way to the front. Feet can be hip-width distance or big toes connect. Inhale, lift halfway, hands on your lower legs. Relax the shoulders, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, sweep the hands all the way up, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. All right, now we're gonna flow a little bit just to get our heart rates going. Activate a bit, yeah? Inhale, lift the hands up, look up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your left foot back. Drop the knee down. Keep the toes curled under. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Left hand grabs the outside of your right knee. Relax the shoulders. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, relax the hips down. Inhale, both hands go up. Exhale, bring the hands down on the fingertips. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the right leg, flex the right toes. 3 times. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, both hands on the inside of your right foot. Walk the right foot out to the side. Lizard pose. Untuck your left toes. Open the whole heart up. Roll on the outer edge of your right foot to really open up that hip. And this is really nice for the hips. Now the right hip. If you have more space, bend the left foot, flex the left toes, circle the left foot out. You can hear some cracks from me. Good morning, even though it's afternoon. If you have more space, you can grab the back foot, maybe pull it in and push it out. In and out. Last one, in and out. Nice. Curl the left toes behind you. Ground your right hand. Ground your right big toe. Lift your left knee. Step into high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Drop the knees to the ground. Chest and chin. Slide the knees to the back. Untuck your toes. Press the forehead down. Inhale. Lift your forehead off the ground. Lift your hands off the ground. And then keep pressing your pubic bone down. Squeezing the shoulders back together. Back of the neck is long. Inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes behind you. Lift the knees off the ground. Activate the core around the upper back. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands a little bit forward. Lift your hips up, 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 down dog. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee down. Keep the toes curled under. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand on the outside of your left knee. Left arm behind you. Relax the shoulders, relax the face. Oh, we're moving. Notice how it feels. One more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, the hands go up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, straighten the left toes, flex the left toes. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, both hands on the inside. Walk the left foot out. Lizard pose. Untuck your right toes. Roll on the outer edge of your left foot. Ground your right hand. Maybe for a twist, place the left hand on the inside of your left knee, or maybe grab the back foot. Bring it in and out. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, release. Curl the right toes behind you. Ground the left foot. Step to high plank. Inhale. Exhale. Knees, chest, chin. Slide the knees back. Press the forehead down. Inhale, cobra. Lift the hands now. Exhale, interlace those hands behind you. Open the whole heart. Breathe here. 3 breaths. Might lift the feet if you want. 2. Last one. Inhale, up, up, up. Exhale, release the feet, hands underneath your shoulders, tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, curl the toes. Lift the knees a millimeter off the ground. Hover. Push the navel in. Exhale, down dog. Nice, everyone. Relax the head. Whew. So we're going to do this flow, and then we're going to add a few more things, and then we're going to soften a bit more into more grounding postures. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward. Option to drop the left knee down or not. Inhale, lift the hands up. High lunge. Exhale, twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Option to stay here Or maybe bring the hands in front of your heart. I'm just gonna twist so you can see it a bit better. And hook the left elbow on the outside of your right knee for this nice twist. Try to press the hands together so the hands arrive at your chest. Just stay here if you want, or bring the left hand on the outside of your right foot and the right arm up. A bit wobbly today. And then push the left knee up. Breathe here. Look up if you want, to the side or down. One more inhale. Exhale, bring the palms together if they weren't there already. Bring the hands down. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten that left leg. Flex the right leg, Flex the right toes up. Push the right hip back, left hip forward. Really feeling that whole hamstring muscle, the calf. And inhale, bend, open. Exhale, straighten. Last one, inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. We're not going to do the lizard pose now. Ground your left hand. Right arm goes up. Roll on the outer edge of both feet. Either stay here or step your right foot on top of your left for a side plank. Hover here, stay, push the hips up. Option to place the right foot in front of the left knee if it's too much. If you want to have a nice side body stretch, bring the right hand all the way up and over your ear. 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. The last one. Inhale and exhale. Step the right foot behind you. Push those hips up, 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 up for wild thing. Ooh, this feels nice on that left shoulder, but also on the chest. Breathe deeply in and out. One more. Inhale. Exhale the right hand down, right leg up. 3-legged dog. Inhale. Stay. Exhale. Inhale. Roll forward. High plank. Maybe 1-legged plank. Either knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga down. Inhale. Lift up cobra or up dog. Stay for a moment. And exhale. Down dog. Nice job. Relax the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge or low lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. I'm gonna turn around again so it's easier to see. Maybe hands in front of your heart. Hook the right elbow on the outside of your left knee. And then open your hands out if you want. I'm giving many options. Look down or up or to the side. Couple of breaths. Keep pushing that right knee up. Softness in the face. Notice what's happening, how we've stopped maybe thinking a bit, more connecting to our body in these poses. One more inhale. Exhale, hands together. Bring the hands down to the ground. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Flex the left toes. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, ground your right hand. Left arm up. Roll on the outer edge of both feet. Stay here. Nice, juicy hip opener on the left side, or step the left foot on top of the right. Either staying here or maybe left hand up and over your ear. Breathe fully. If you have pain in your wrists, you can always come onto your forearm. That would look like this. Maybe something like that. Yeah. All right, one more inhale. Exhale. We step into wild thing. Step the left foot behind you. Push the hips up. Oh, my body is really enjoying today's practice. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly come into 3-legged dog. Left leg goes up. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Stay where you are. Inhale, 1-legged plank. Or, doesn't matter whichever one you take. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, Lift up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Whew, all right, guys, good job. All right, inhale, exhale, drop the knees down. And coming into your camel pose, Ustrasana. Can curl the toes behind you or uncurl them, whichever one you like. Rise up to stand on your knees. I'm going to show it from the side. Can choose knees hip-width distance apart. So from the front it looks like this. And then you bring your hands behind you. Your fingers, they point up. And then tuck your tailbone under. Push the hips forward. Open the chest. Stay here. Maybe slide the hands down, grabbing the back of your thighs. Keep opening the heart. Maybe place your hands on your feet. And then keep gently squeezing the bum, but not overly. And if you want, you can relax the head. Personally, I don't like this option. I like to look forward. I get a nicer sensation in my chest. But you choose. 3 breaths. This is really good when you're in a low mood. This gives a lot of energy to the heart. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Chin to chest. Slowly bring the hands on your lower spine and then rise up. Take a moment. Just sit on top of your knees. Ooh, and just feel. I'm gonna turn to the front so you can see me. Nice. Open your eyes. Open your knees a bit out. Your big toes connect. Now we're gonna do a really awakening one. Lion's pose, Simhasana. So you're gonna turn the insides of your wrists towards me, and they're kind of on the insides of your knees. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, open, and exhale, look up towards your third eye and say, ah. Really stick that tongue out. Ah. All right, we're gonna do that 2 more times. Inhale, round. Exhale. Ah. Inhale. Exhale. Ah. And now create claws with your hands, and we're gonna do 10 times. Ah. Last one. And let all that anger out. Nice, guys. All right. Bring your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes and feel what has happened. Slowly open your eyes. Bring your knees together. Roll to the side. We're going to do a forward fold. We've done some heart openers. So extend the legs forward. Paschimottanasana. I can feel my knees. Maybe it's good to massage the knees a bit. Give them some love. So flex the feet. Remove the flesh from the sitting bones. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, bring the hands next to your legs and open the heart. And from that open heart, we fold down. Keep the shoulder blades glued together. Maybe your hands grab wherever you can. Try not to have this, right? We don't want to go there. Straighten the lower back. Open the chest, fold down. 5 deep breaths in and out through the nose. In, out. In, out. Calm the body. In. open the chest. Exhale, relax into the shape. Keep the feet flexed. The last two. In. Out. Use the breath in the pose. Last time. In, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, stay. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, bring the hands behind you. Fingers point towards the front. Place the feet underneath the knees. Push the hips up, reverse tabletop. It's nice to do this after Paschimottanasana, Purvattanasana. Look forward. If you can stay here easily, stay. Or if you want to go a bit further, you can extend the right leg without letting the hips dump down. And maybe you can extend both. Push the hips up. 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up and exhale, slowly sit down. Ooh, nice. Slowly move your bum forward. We're gonna take the bolster, place it behind us, and we're gonna come into a nice reclined butterfly with a heart opener. So you can bring the soles of the feet together, open the knees out, place the bolster either against the lower back or a little space, and then we lay all the way on our backs here. I like to open my arms wide to really give it some space. Few breaths here. Relax the whole face, the jaw. And let's come back to ourselves and just expressing a deep sense of gratitude to myself for showing up on the mat, even though I didn't really want to do it. And expressing gratitude that we have the opportunity to practice together. Let's take 3 deep yogic breaths. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Slowly start to bring your right knee to the left, roll to your left side, slide the bolster out if you were using one, lay on your spine, and then it's a little bit more advanced, so I'm going to give first the reclined option. So if you're in your period right now, or you're having high blood pressure or any neck pain, it's good to take the first option. You can take a block or a bolster, slide it under your lower back, and we're gonna just extend the legs up to the ceiling. Supported shoulder stand. Either stay just here, maybe the hands on your lower belly or next to your body. If you want to go into full shoulder stand, we can go together. We'll hold it for about 1 minute, and then we'll gently come out. So, shoulder stand is quite an advanced pose. So if you haven't done it very often, maybe first take a moment to look before you go into it. So extend the legs in front of you, flex the toes up, hands next to the body. Make sure you bring your chin into your chest. Bring the shoulder blades together, lift both legs up, really feel the core. From here, try not to use too much wibbly wobbly. Instead, try to bring the legs with your core strength a little bit back behind you. Some like to go first a little bit more into plow or not, and then walk the shoulders a little bit together. And then you can bring them around first maybe around your lower back. Maybe you can start to walk them more down. I don't know if you can still hear me because of the mic, but I'm doing my best. You can walk the elbows together, and then you can create kind of this shape where your feet are right above your hips. And push the hips forward, the thighs backwards. So we'll stay here for about a minute, about 8 deep breaths. Any pain in the neck is a sign to come out. You can come out with the legs a little bit behind you, extend the arms forward, and then vertebra by vertebra roll back down. 6 more breaths. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Slowly bring the legs a little bit behind you. Extend the arms forward, and then the vertebra by vertebra roll down. Keep the legs up. With straight legs, bring them down. Take a moment to feel. Try not to move too much. Deep inhale and open the mouth. As we prepare ourselves for our final pose, Shavasana. So if you want, you can take your bolster, place it underneath your knees. Really take your time to get nice and comfy here. I'm gonna put my sweater on. You can put your socks on. Really take your time. Maybe you want to put an eye pillow on your eyes. You know, it's really your time, and try not to wait until another time to really, give yourself permission to rest. Dog is also wanting to join in. All right, let me see. All right, I'm proud of myself. We're about 30 minutes in, and we're in Shavasana, which means we can have some time to relax a bit here. So take a moment, find a comfortable place to lay, and close the eyes. You can bring the hands a little bit away from the body, maybe the palms face up. We can take a moment to scan our bodies, feeling if there's any tension, softening those areas. We'll have a few moments in silence, and I will awaken you with the sound of a bell. So know that that's coming soon. But now, really give yourself permission to just relax. And if you feel tension, know that it's also welcome. just take a moment, notice how you're feeling. What emotions, sensations can bring your awareness to the breath and deepen the breath a little bit. Once you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. And really taking our time. It's a very important transition, getting out of Shavasana into a seated position. So really take our time. Gently bring the knees in. You can roll to one side. And then taking a deep breath on your side. And slowly, slowly coming into a seated position. With the eyes closed, if that is okay. You can bring the hands in front of your heart. And to end our practice, we're going to chant a few times Om Shanti. And it's a mantra. A mantra means to free our minds. So we do this so it stays stuck in our mind instead of endless thinking. So we're going to chant Om Shanti. Shanti meaning peace, and Om is the sound that this universe has created, kind of. Or the sound that through that sound the universe has been created, they say. So just let's say maybe 5 times we're going to chant it. And then, yeah, that's it. So let's take a deep inhale. Om Shanti. Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. 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 Gently blinking the eyes open. Thank you all so much for joining. Namaste. Thank you, and I wish you to just be as you are for the day which is coming ahead, if it's either starting or closing. And I'm so grateful that you joined today's practice. Lots of love to you and a big hug.